Okay, so I'm now going to make a mask for this group. I use the marquee tool and I'm going to make a selection. So here's my dotted line to signify that I've got a selection. I click on the group or the folder and the add mask layer symbol is here. If I just click once, you'll see that I now have got a white and a black area and an extra symbol. Okay, so what this means is that if I was to make a new layer here, and if I was to draw something, so let's draw a squiggly line. Okay, so I draw this squiggly line here, get the move tool, click on here and drag it down, you'll see that this mask is now cropping that shape. If I clicked on this and highlighted this area and disabled the mask layer, you'll see that all the squiggly line is still here. Okay, so if I disable it or if I enable it. So masks are found everywhere. They're found in InDesign, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and they're used for cropping. You can also have a mask on not only folders or groups, you can also have them on individual layers. So let me select my squiggly line layer and do the same thing. So I've made a selection and I'm going to add the masks layer. Okay, so if I move it around, you'll see both the mask and the image, the squiggly line, are together. Click onto the mask, you see that it's highlighted. Do a right hand mouse click, disable it, everything is there still. Click on it again and it enables. So disabled layer mask, enable layer mask. Now when you highlight, you can highlight either the actual artwork, so this highlight white line symbolizes that it's highlighted, that highlights the mask. So if I click on the contents, the image, and add a bit more, so I can add some more, and you see that it's quite masked out. Okay, so if I disable that, you'll see I've made a horrible mess. But if I enable it again, now if I click onto the mask is now selected, so you're now going to work on the mask layers. And as you can see here, black hides and white highlights or shows. Okay, so I've got the black, so if I carry on using the black on the mask layer, it takes away what you can see. Okay, so that is like adding to the mask. Okay. Also, if I now click onto the white, you'll see that the white now increases the mask. Okay. So remember, I'm highlighted, I'm using white, and I'm increasing. Now the power of masks is that you can use opacity. So if I choose to have like a grey is halfway between white and black, and that will subtly change and add. So I'm using a grey to have some opacity in the mask. Okay, so you can see here. So to work on the mask, you make sure that you've got the mask selected. Now you can also disable the mask so you can see the whole image, enable the mask, or just delete the mask layer. I'll do Control Z to go backwards. So here I've got this mask for the hero image, and I've got this mask for the actual squiggly line. You can also use the marquee tools. So I'm going to make that selection, and I'm going to change that to black, and I'm going to do a fill. So I'm going to fill with black. And let's now do, yeah, I think that's fine. So now if I move this down, so the mask and the artwork is moving together. If I move it further down, then this mask will start masking it off as well. So you can have multiple masks. Now if I move this up, there's a lock here as well. Sometimes you want to just move the mask independently of the image. Sometimes you want to move the image without the mask. And if you click on the lock, you can move them both together.